What's good, everybody? It's your girl Jakayla A, and I'm back with another video, a nail tutorial on a recreation. This client came in with a picture and was like, initially she wanted some press-ons, and the picture is of some press-ons, and she wanted me to recreate the press-ons, but then I didn't have the charms. I had to get them shipped in. So then by the time I got them in, she was just like, I want to do my nails. So I have already set up the prep. I've already put on the tips. I had to cut that out because the design portion of this video took up so much time that a lot of the prep and application, I had to just cut a lot of it out. But here I am using my no lift nail primer in a protein bond bottle, but that's not Young Nails protein bond. I ran out and I put my no lift in there. I am using Glam and Glitz monomer. I'm using a clear from Young Nails that's almost gone. I'm using a new brush. I finally got me a new brush. I still could do with another new brush because I just feel like, yeah, this one is okay, but to go and buy another one of this one, I don't want to do. But I do like that I got it unpinched. I think that was really a big issue for me and my other brushes because they started separating in the middle because they were like maybe over pinched, and they just came like that. I didn't really do nothing to them. They just came like that, and they came super pinched, and I didn't really like that because I started getting acrylic stuck in them very easily, and they just start separating and being weird. I could still work with them, but it is not my preference to use them anymore unless I really have to. So I do like this one. I feel like it was expensive. It was like close to $40 for a size 12. Maybe that's not expensive. Let me know if that's expensive to y'all. But I do like the size, and I actually like how it works, so I might go to my nail supply store and just buy another one. But if I can avoid that, I think I'd rather get a cheaper one somewhere else. So once again, if y'all got recommendations, please let me know. So the whole entire set, the base of the set is clear. The whole entire set across is clear. If I were to go back and do it, I would have made it like a milky white, or actually would have made the set white because it's all polished underneath. So yeah, it worked out being clear, but I think I would have helped me a little bit with the outcome of the paint job if the set had a little bit more of opaque underneath, opaque color underneath. But it still worked out fine in the end. So I'm just going to set this all in clear, and then I'll come back for the filing. All right, after I do both hands and just clear, I always come back for the filing. I do the hand file first, I'm using a 80/80 grit. For a while here on my channel, I was using the black rectangle file. Those are 100/100. Once I got put onto the 80/80, it's like no comparison. So I practically used up, I think I did use up all the 100/100. And so I'm on the 80/80 now, and it's just better. I'm using a cross cut bit to get the cuticle area and all over the nail to make it smooth. The e-file I'm using is Melody Susie. I got it off Amazon. It is not the Scamander. I think it's the Scarlet, excuse me. I'm using my dust collector underneath from McCart. It does work pretty nice. I know I told y'all I would let y'all know how it was working, and I would recommend it's on the more inexpensive side because they can get really expensive. So this one isn't even bad. I think it's like $99, like literally $100 off Amazon. I'm going to start using that 5-in-1 though. I bought 2 of those 5-in-1 bits for the cuticle. I haven't used them yet, but I'm going to start experimenting with those. So now that the filing is done, I laid down just a clear base. I'm coming through with my swipe. These are Viva paper towels that I cut into squares. I think I'm running out of swipe or something because then I started using alcohol. Or maybe I was just being impatient and I was trying to just spray it all over. But yeah, I was using swipe and now I'm using alcohol. I always try to remember to clean the dust off before anything, especially when I'm doing a painted design. So I did that. Now I am using, the color is called Creme Brulee and it is from Madame Glam. I went over the nail very thinly. Want to give a very thin coat of this. These colors have a little bit of a thicker consistency, and I'm not saying thicker in comparison to other Madame Glams. I'm just saying in comparison to some other gel polishes that I have. They're a little bit on the thicker side, but the quality is very good and the color is very opaque. I see why people love these polishes. I got them for Black Friday on a sale that made each one of them cheaper than $10. On their VIP program, they're $10. And if you don't have the VIP program, each bottle is $20. So for Black Friday, I got like 11 colors, all under $10. So just trying to make sure that the layer of polish, the first one, is thin, because you should be layering gel polish. If you make it too thick, it's going to wrinkle. Also, here I am laying down my McCart foil gel. You want to make sure that that's also not too thick of a layer, because at the end of the day, it is gel and it's just a clear product. I'm not worried about it for color purposes, but like I said, it's still a gel. You don't want it to wrinkle or be weird. So not too thick, not too thin on that McCart foil gel. All right, and here I am using Gucci designer foils, and I'm using a cuticle pusher to make sure that I push that foil in real good. You see, I peel it back, see if I got any spots that didn't take, and I put it right back over top, and I just rub it in real good. So you don't want to rip it off thinking that you got everything. Just pull it back, make sure that it's taking, make sure it's not creased up, and it's really touching the nail so it can transfer real good. And just rub it in. You can use your nail, you can use any type of tool. A cuticle pusher does the job for me. Just be really patient with yourself when you are putting foils of any kind over a whole nail like I'm doing here. Not just a piece of the design. It's really the whole entire design of the nail. So you got to be patient when you're doing that. So here I am using an iGel Beauty color. This color is gorgeous. It's called Barbie's Frosting. It's gorgeous to me. I love this color. I got this color for $3, a duo. It comes with the regular polish and a gel. And that was on a Black Friday sale. Love to see it. And I'm using a Valentino Black. Let me look at my drawer and see if it's called a name or anything. I don't think it is. It's number 048, but I don't see a name on it. It is black, and it is very opaque black. The liner brush I'm using came from Beetles. It was in a set of like 6 or 7, and I got that off of Amazon. You can really get that liner brush or most nail art brushes from anywhere that has nail supplies. If you have nail supplies, then you should have a nail art brush. And I'm just trying to be really patient. Hand-drawn art is not my strength. I really want it to be. So I really want to work on it. And I do work on it all the time. I practice it because I think it's so beautiful, but it's not really my strength, like I said. So I want a little thicker line, not too thick, but I start really thin and I'm taking it slowly to a wider width and a wider thickness. But just be really patient with yourself, and don't forget that you can always just wipe it off. You can always wipe it off and start over. All right, the color on the pinky is D&D Cute Pink. It is number 212 from that collection. And the the color on the thumb is D&D Hibiscus Platinum. Or is it Platinum Hibiscus? I think it's Platinum Hibiscus. Yeah, I think it's Platinum Hibiscus, number 198. And so I just went in real thin layer on both of those. That's a very pretty shimmer. This holographic shimmer collection from D&D. I found these at my local nail supply store. It was like 12 colors. I wish I could have bought them all. I only bought 3, but they were beautiful. They are beautiful. And I just want to make sure that I don't do that too thick. The formula is really thick, but it's really opaque and full color. And I really, really, really love this collection. All right, here we are at that time where we are applying the bling. This particular client got a Swarovski upgrade. Every time I do my clients, it is not Swarovski. There's a booking add-on on my site where people can add Swarovski. So this client went all out with the Swarovski, and oh, you could just tell the difference. It just hits completely different. I'm using Acrylic Nail Adhesive and a random picker tool from Amazon. I got this plate that I use for all types of things that I've been using for the polish and all the stuff I've been using it for off of AliExpress. And so I'm just deciding where I want to put the stones. And yeah, I'm just doing just that. I didn't include it in the video, but at some point in the video, I used the Zulay nail adhesive to adhere that chain piece to the, is it the ring finger? Yes, the ring finger. So that's why you see that there. I don't know how that got cut out. Now I'm using the Beetles, very thick, very, would recommend 10 out of 10. Love this bling gel. It is like in a pot form, is what you see right there, with that foil still on it, but it got a hole in it. I eventually took the foil off. I have a little habit of keeping those foil things on top of stuff. Don't worry about that though. Anyway, I love this this bling adhesive from Beetles. I'm using the Zulay for my small stones, but for my big pieces, I had to use like a gel-like consistency item. I needed to use something that's like a paste-like, or I was going to use acrylic. And because I didn't use acrylic, I definitely had to use something much thicker than my Zulay nail adhesive. Zulay nail adhesive, if I would have built it up, it probably would have did the trick, because it is really, really good for that. But I had a GG Gucci charm, and I have a Bumblebee charm. Both of them are really big, and I needed them to stick on that nail and not come off that nail. And I used that Beetles bling glue, and it works like a charm. I really do love it. I've used it quite a few times now, and 10 out of 10 will recommend. All right, so the nail with that chain on it was a junk nail, and I just had to go ahead and fill it in. All Swarovski crystals all over the nail. Love, love, love how it came out. I put some finishing touches and bling on the thumb as well. And here I am just going ahead and going in with the top coat. Always wipe the sides, especially with this top coat. This is the iGel Beauty top coat I got for free because my Black Friday purchase was a huge purchase. So I actually got a top coat and a base coat for free for spending so much money on Black Friday at iGel Beauty. So, you know, it's a little runny, but it definitely does the trick. Not mad at the top coat at all. It's just not a super thick top coat. But like I said, I think that's okay. Just make sure that I wipe those sides to try my best to preserve the shape. It's always hard to preserve the shape when you are dealing with gel polishes. That's always a challenge. The last step is a cupcake cuticle oil from the Nail Cakery, and this is the final look. I really, really love the look, and so did the client, which I was super happy about. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.